Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Humankind. So we're starting out here looking at Alexandria, something we almost never do. There's not really much reason to look at Alexandria, not a very impressive city overall, especially considering the fact that it's our second city that we ever built. But we're starting out looking at them because in 3 turns we're going to get the Sydney Opera House, which is going to be incredibly helpful. Not only are we getting the plus 100 fame, which every little bit of fame helps, but we're also going to get on any calm city, which I think almost all of our cities, with the exception of those that we just got possession of, so they got to slowly increase their stability up to. All the rest of our cities are calm cities, and thus we have we'll get this 10% food, 10% money, 10% industry, and 10% science there. So very, very helpful, guys. I think that this is going to make a big difference up here in the money, and of course any area that's having food problems, like maybe this area, that'll help them out a little bit. And then, you know, of course, science, as we try and make our way through the tech tree, that's going to be big. And then we can always use more production and money. So before we end our turn, there's one thing we have to do here. Yeah, very excited about getting that done. Also, we're probably pretty close to the end here. We're definitely in the last 5 videos. I mean, I expect after this one, maybe 3 to 4 more episodes. Yeah. Probably 3 is what I would guess. And so we're getting very close to the end at this point. We're moving this guy. Actually, we're moving the whole army over there. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I took this guy out to move him over there. All right, well, whatever. We'll move the whole army over there. It doesn't matter. We need to set up an outpost here. We'll be able to do that once we get that civic. Then we're using money for that. Probably not going to be a huge priority getting this area. But remember, we want as many territories attached as possible to get the that last star. I think it's the last one. Let me just take a look here. I don't think there's too many more. That's the merchant one. Here's the expansion. It's not the last star. But we want to try and get as many stars there as possible. I think 1, 2, let's just count this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 districts. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if you get this one here, which I don't know why we don't have that. Oh, we haven't set that one up. That's 9. And then you got a 10th one here. That's just a district. Needs to be attached. That's 11. Apparently this is ours as well. Oh, okay. I think I took this one instead of this one in that peace treaty. Wow. Okay. I didn't even know I took that. Okay. Whatever. That's another one. All right. So let's say there's another one. I don't know. Let me just throw a number out there and say it's like 13 or so eventually. Around 13, 14 or whatever. I'm not sure what you have to get the one after this one, but we already know that it's 7 for this one. And so maybe another 7? In which case we might be able to get both stars, which would be huge for us.
I wonder
but to get the computing research,
directly.
that's a big chunk of science as well. Plus we get some buildings here, and we get the missile cruiser. And we got the builder star. We already knew that. We only needed, I think, 1 more district to get that. And we have an osmosis event. Yeah, we don't want to do this. I know that it's a bummer that New Cairo is going to get the stability hit, but it might not make much of a difference because we have a lot of things increasing stability right now. So they were going to join that army, which just moved, and so now they're all confused. We'll just have them come over here. We could even move the whole army back. Alright, whole army needs to go back over here. Listen to me. Just this guy. Stay here to set up a new location. He's going to stay there as well. And we're still looking to attack this guy here. We got to go chase him down. I don't know if we'll be able to reach him or not. And we're just trying to get the war support from doing so. I don't think he'll be able to run. Let's go and make sure the ships are pulled in. And pulled in close. Not to use too much movement to get over here. And I would prefer... This is actually a fantastic location. This is beautiful. Yeah, we'll do it this way. This is going to be such an easy battle. And most importantly, it's going to be, I think, multiple battles, meaning that we're going to ramp our war score up ridiculously high, right? I don't know. That seems like that could be exploited. Let's find out. Let's find out if this works, guys. Remember, he can only have 1 army over here, and so we just destroy the 1 army. So let's put our best unit up here. and then just have everybody in a position where they can shoot. if possible. I think you want the riflemen, you know, you definitely want riflemen able to shoot at him. I don't know if he'll be able to fire. I don't know where you'll be able to fire from. It's hard to say. Probably not there. So put him here. And I'll put this guy over here. Actually, put one of these over here. Of course, he'll be able to fire no matter where he's at. And I don't think it matters with this guy. Alright. We'll also have our ships. None of this matters, of course. Absolutely none of it matters. Because this is going to be a super easy battle. It's one unit. I don't even know why I'm carrying. Oh, yeah, we kill him in one hit. Boom. He's dead. So it did increase it by 18. And so now the question is if we attack him again, is that another entirely new battle? Because we could ramp our war score up ridiculously high from this. I think we will be able to, guys. That means we'll be able to declare war like immediately. And we destroyed an army out of this. So since we can kill him so easily, I mean, this is a howitzer. Might be a little bit more, but yeah, we probably don't need to micro this as much. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's just attack him. And, you know, we're also getting some stars for our riflemen. Now, these guys actually did have to fire more than once. Can anybody hit him from any other location? It looks like that's a no. Yeah, you can't hit him from there. And you can't hit him from here. So you just gotta use the howitzer. I was trying to get, like, stars for people. Okay, so now he was able to move and get out to sea. So it did stop us, but we've got a fleet right here to attack him again, so... Did that increase war score again? It did. Oh, wow. So already we can declare war on him again. This is what we always need to do. We need to get a unit stuck somewhere and just attack him over and over again. Wow, this is working out very nice for us, guys. I didn't expect this to go down this way. And again, he's stuck. I don't know if this is going to work, but he might be able to retreat. We'll see. Like, these guys are going to do even better. This doesn't matter at all. They already have the full stars, so let's not attack with them first. Let's get some stars. Although, a lot of these guys don't seem to be able to hit from where they're at. So yeah, try and get some stars for these units here. So he'll hit them, and that'll kill him. There we go, beautiful. Another 18 points, guys. Now, this doesn't apply till the next turn, so we can't declare war this turn. I'm going to try and attack him again. We have another osmosis event somewhere. Or is that the same one? Looks like that's the same one. Can we attack him again? I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. We might be able to get a war score up to 100, guys. Again, not that it matters what the war score is at, but it will let us take more stuff from him in the treaty. Go and attack here. We can also pull this army and get them experience, but I figured might as well get the ship some experience. Oh, did we kill him already? Yeah, we killed him already. So yeah, I think we'll get the war score all the way up to 100. Which, doesn't that mean his war score will be really low from the start, though? Yeah. That's one negative. But whatever. The more wars, the better, right? I suppose. We take stuff from him in each war. Oh, we need to just end deployment here. So again, just getting the stars. Some experience for our dudes. Maybe we'll have like a full 3-star army here. Is that it? Yeah. Another 18 points, and I'm just going to keep taking advantage of this. At the very least, you want to get his army destroyed. You know, you want to get his army destroyed. You want the war support. Yeah, this is beautiful. I think it's gone. Yeah. But yeah, now his war score is going to be at a garbage position. Yeah, an absolutely garbage position. We're already at 100, but now I just want to destroy the units. Like, I just want to get rid of the units at this point. And we want to keep getting experience, too. That's always helpful. We'll keep on hitting them up. I don't know if that's going to be his death. Looks like it is. So one more army here. Or one more unit to destroy. Yeah, but this just Really worked out in our favor, didn't I? Or didn't it? Worked out well. So I don't think anybody got much experience from this. Surprisingly, we were using the same ships to attack. But yeah, they just couldn't get enough. There we go. Alright, excellent. And so just like that, we are now ready to declare war. We just gotta wait one more turn because we gotta wait for that to actually take effect. And of course, he's gonna be in a bad position with his war score, which means the war is gonna be quick. Could always wait though, but then we start losing war support. And the higher the war support is when the war starts, the better off we will be. He's gonna come here, and we'll just have these guys stationed here. It's fine. Alright, so Cairo did build this again, and we're just gonna continue working on the research institutes in Cairo until we built them in every possible location. 255 up here. Can't beat that. Just see if there's any other like science bonuses anywhere. I guess you'd want to kind of build it out that way, I suppose. It's still 255 there, right? No, it's actually 253 there. So build it right there then. They have finished up that farm. They're at 977. So they have made significant progress towards solving this problem, but not enough, guys. And we still have plenty of stability to build districts. So that's not a problem. Plus we get 1+ science for every district as well because of that tech. I mean, 1+ science isn't much. You know, it all helps. Put it there. And then we also got that tech done. So we just got that computing. So that's that 1+ science, and also lets us build the supercomputer lab and the missile cruisers. That'll enable communication satellites, which finally unlocks our unique unit, the stealth corvette for Sweden. And that'll allow us to get the satellites here, which would be really helpful to have. And it's only 2 turns to get it. I mean, it's like 2 turns to get everything up to the last few techs here. So might as well, right? Might as well. Yeah, I think we might want to get that. All these other ones are still locked, I think. There's a few good things here. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here, honestly, but... yeah, I think we're going to do that to get our unique unit and get the satellites. That's 100 fame there. Anything for fame right now, guys. If there's something we can get that gives us fame, we've got to get it. Because that's the only way to improve the current situation. So yeah, I think we're going to get that. There's a 300 fame here for space orbital, but you got to get quite a few techs. Radar, fighter jets, and then this one. All these get fame, though, at the end. But yeah, you can make an argument to go for these ones. But, I mean, you can't get them all. We just don't have enough time. So you might want to beeline towards one. I mean, honestly, the quickest one to beeline towards would be military lasers at this point. Yeah, it'd be military lasers because there's only 2 techs in between us here. Getting communication satellites also gets us to the point where we can get World Wide Web and then the neural implants as well. We're going to get that one, obviously. And yeah, just trying, you know, anything to get fame right now. That's how he's been up in his fame, is those techs. That's how I assume he's been getting anyway. One more turn, guys, and we can finally get that Civic. It tells you down here as well. Yeah, one more turn, and then we can get the Civic. And some religion conversions still happen out there, apparently. And they lost some population due to stability issues. Oh, we had a rebellion here. Again. Okay. Not surprising. That's why I was building units in the hope to avoid that. Didn't really matter, did it? Alright, so let's go and merge these guys now. They're going to take the railroad and then bounce back, as strange as that is. And then we'll come over here and deal with them. We'll just go to the railroad for right now, since we don't know where he's going to be at. These guys are ready to deploy. And so what we could just go and do is attack his capital. Now, I don't know what war support looks like here. Yeah, it's not bad. So we want to make sure we're in position to attack. So let's have them go out to sea. And these guys will escort them. And they either let me go through their territory or I declare war. That's what it is. Yeah, I mean, because like we got to get through his territory to get over here. I feel like we have to attack this way. It's just too long of a trek up here to take all these goodies over here. And so we need to plan for that. We've already destroyed this army here. So what we want to do is move these guys over here to attack from this direction. I did want to send them one more army. We do have one more army coming to them. Okay, but they're coming to their old location. So let's put them there for now. Figure out where we're going to send these guys. Where's the best location to attack? Probably from our own territory, I suppose. Yeah, like this is all rivers and stuff. Yeah, I guess you just attack like right there. So we'll meet each other there. Because I assume he's going to declare war on us, or we'll have to declare war on him. We'll just let's see what happens, guys. But he needs to open borders. He doesn't really have a choice in the matter. This guy needs to stay on this side of things to help that army out. We have a fleet over here already. And these guys still have movement? Oh, okay. I didn't think they had any movement points left. Alright, so this fleet here will lead the charge. And next turn, we'll make some demands. Let's go and get the cities building, and then we'll get that damn civic. So we did get the aerodome right there. See planes flying overhead. Looks nice and all. Got a road going out to it. We get that city opera house in one turn, too. So what we want to do now is get some planes deployed. Get our first planes out there, which we can build either of these. We're not getting anything, right, that's about to update our planes, are we? I think we're not really working towards that. You got to get rocket science here. Oh, yeah, we need to get the space agent. I don't know why I didn't get that yet. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got this because we want satellites. And, of course, we want the stealth corvette. But you know what? I really feel like getting the space station would be useful. That's 100 fame as well. So I think we'll probably get rocket science. Nope, we can't get it next. We need radar first. Damn. Damn. We're just not getting these techs quick enough, guys. 14 turns to the end of the game here. 14 turns, guys. We can't declare war on him, by the way. I forgot about that. So, yeah, we can declare war on him this turn. So, that's right. We're building in Bangkok. We're getting our first air unit. So, we will do a fighter first. They patrol aircraft. It's a patrol aircraft unit able to provide vision and counter enemy aircraft. Can also strike ground targets with reduced efficiency. This one's better. But I don't know if he has fighters yet. He has airports, so, you know, he has aluminum as well. So I don't know what would stop him from getting airplanes, but we haven't seen those yet. It is a long time to build these, though. 4 turns. And that's a long time when you only have 14 turns left. But we want some damn planes, so we're going to get them. How much would this give us? I know we don't really have any choice. It's 135. It's not as much as I thought. We don't have a choice. We have to solve the food problem, which seems like this problem that we will never solve, but is what it is, guys. We'll just keep on building the farms, farmers' quarters. I mean, it's slowly getting solved, but not really. It's really just we gotta lose the population, frankly. And we already have all the population stars, so it's not really impacting us that much. All right, so next turn we'll deal with him. This turn, there's really no reason not to declare war on this guy. We have full support. He's actually getting his support back up, which would be a good thing for us, so he stays in the war longer. But we can actually have a real war with him rather than a surprise war. We don't have any demands or anything, but yeah, we want to attack him over here. Are all our units in place? Where's that one army at? They've been moving for like an eternity. Where the hell are they? Yeah, they're just taking forever to get over there. Alright, well, whatever. We want to attack him there. Take his outposts and stuff too, but yeah, it's taking a long time to get over here. I'm surprised he hasn't added that to the city. I bet it's pretty expensive. The civic. That's right. I almost forgot again. So land rights, because we have so much money. And we're getting this one. Allows to claim, attach, and merge territories with money instead of influence. And also it's going to be moving us closer towards individualism. Okay, so that would move us. We're going to lose 5 stability and get 5% more money, which is awesome. That's what we need. We need money for this. So let's go and enact inherited lands.
May lead to a concentration of wealth with interesting and unexpected consequences.
Yeah, we'll have a concentration of wealth. We got a ton of money, and now we can add all these territories. So like we already know that we want to attach this one here to Stockholm. I suppose you could attach this one as well, but there's probably more important ones. And we have to set up outposts. But attaching territories is probably a little bit more important first though, since that can get us a star. I don't know if we have... Yeah, not yet. It's not popped up there anyway. So we want to attach that one. And then you can start attaching here. You can even get another city set up because, you know, it's not as important, or as important as it would typically be. The influence, I mean. We still need to set up an outpost here, and I'd like to do that now, actually, before all this decays. It's a very useful place. So let's go and set up the outpost now, especially because we're about to go to war. So it makes sense to go ahead and get it attached. As far as where we'll attach it, saying either of these would work. That's 30. This is a bit more. That's only because you're unlocking new territory here. I suppose this is a fine location for your city. I mean, yeah, I don't really see any reason not to put it here. Why not? We'll put it right there. Alright, so we've got the outpost set up there. And then what we'd want to do, this is what we were saving this money for, guys. So we could do all this in one huge, massive shot. And then that solved all the food issues, just like that. Look at that. Food issues solved. This must have been like a food area or something. That can't be right. I mean, I know you got a lot of districts here, but these aren't even farm districts. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, these are all farmers' quarters. Okay. Sure, we'll take it. I think we just started building this. Yeah, we just started building that. So let's instead get, since we don't need, we still need food, but I want the artisans' quarter set up over here. We'll get this first. Priorities. They can lose one more population. They'll be fine. They've lost like 10 population. They'll be okay. And then we still got money to spend. But we haven't upgraded all our units yet, so that's something to consider. We're about to go to war with this guy. Might be useful to upgrade. Now, I don't think it's useful to upgrade from line infantry to rifles. I mean, the combat strength here, it's not that big of a jump. I mean, their base is 52, while their base is 57. So you're talking about 5 more combat strength. This is helpful, for sure. But I don't know that it's worth it when you got so many other units that need to be upgraded, unless that's all you got. Now, these guys here are fine. I guess you got these line infantry, but that's okay. I could have upgraded these guys, but you know, we'll do that, like, you know, in the war. Once we take that territory. Could go ahead and get this attached to here. But they have a lot attached to them already. They have 5. It's probably not the best way to do it. And I think all this is currently attached to them, isn't it? I'm not sure. Yeah, all this is attached to them. So it'd make more sense to probably attach it here. Oh, so he took that from him. That's interesting. That one territory that we destroyed. Yeah, he got that. Gives us another area to attack to. I think that's where... Well, no, we're attacking up here, actually. Yeah, it wasn't even that useful of an area. It just had horses. Okay, let me see what else we might be able to do here. We have the outpost here to be set up. Let's do that. That makes sense. We got just units just sitting here. So let's go and claim this territory. And they're saying that's the best location, or this one. Looks like this would give us 32. Well, that would only give 29. We'll kind of shoot around here and see if there's anything comparable, but I'm thinking that's a fine location. I don't care. It's a lot of food. Yeah, we'll do that. And you should be able to do that this turn. And so we'll get this set up, and then you'd want to attach that. I suppose to Bangkok? Yeah. That makes the most sense. Attach that to Bangkok. And yeah, you're just sitting on so much money, we can do all this at once. How many... They have 8. Okay, I just want to make sure that we're not like eclipsing certain key places. I suppose Constantinople is kind of getting eclipsed, but they're in the south, and you know, it happens. So yeah, we could attach that one there. Oh, we have other outposts to set up though, don't we? Let's do all the outposts first, guys. I think that would be key. And then over here, you're looking at 28 there. This is more. So I suppose we'll do it there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's probably better, so we'll just put it there. That's why we had this guy sitting here this whole damn time. And it will actually take him 2 turns, or 3 turns, excuse me, to do that. Okay, so that's going to take a little while. We have another unit over here, though, to claim this territory. And I think we had this territory. Oh, we destroyed the city that was here. So that'll get done immediately. And so now we can start attaching to New Cairo here. One problem, though. Let me see how many more we need here. 2 more. One problem here, though, is this situation here. The result of them already having 5, and I want them to go this way and this way. So I feel like you need to detach some of this and give it to them instead. I know that costs a lot of points, but yeah, I think we might have to do it that way because it's going to get really expensive. I think you actually will end up saving some money by doing it that way. New Cairo's already going to get... I guess you can have them stay... Keep them that one, and then just get rid of this one, I think. Yeah, I know. I know. And just attach it to this one. And they have food problems anyway. This might fix them. Yeah, that fixes their food problems, so... Works for me. Yeah, it works for me. They're not going to be losing food anymore. They're losing population, I mean. So that worked out nicely. And then, when you attach this one here, it's going to be cheaper than it would have been. So you attach that there. And now we just need one more territory to attach. I almost feel like you need to set up a new city over here. Now, it would behoove us to first set up the aluminum there using influence, since influence is now going to be used solely for the civics, which I don't know how many of those we'll even be able to get at this point. I still got a couple over here to be attached. I suppose you do that one to Bangkok. It makes the most sense. And then this one to Edo. And there we go. We got the expansionist star. We're at 8927. We're catching up, guys. We're trying hard. We're trying hard. So then Stockholm will get this one here. And probably this one as well. So Stockholm just becomes a beast. With 7. One of our top cities now with such a low population at 15 population. That's pitiful, but whatever. Alright, so all that's attached. What is the next one? We wanted to see what that was. 6 more. There's no reason why we can't get that. Now, we are starting to run low on funds. So I think we're done for right now. I just want to get that star. And we're about to go to war. And we need to make sure all the units are upgraded and stuff. So we're going to go to war with him. I guess it's going to have to be next turn because we don't have any movement points here. Now, you can say we need to get to war as soon as possible. What's the point if you're not doing anything? If we go to war, if we wait, then we get him more war support so he stays in the war longer. Which is what we want. Look at all that points he's going to get. And he won't get the passive gain, the ongoing gain. He won't get that. So the +5, he wouldn't get that. Now, one other thing we could do is refuse his demands to give him a bunch of war support. And that might result in him declaring war on us. Now, if he does do that, though, well, that's a bad thing. Because then he starts losing the points. A lot of options available, guys, but basically none of it is for this turn. It'll be next turn, which next turn a lot of stuff happens. We get this tech here, communication satellites. We get the wonder, and we declare war on not one, but probably 2 countries. So a lot of stuff happening next turn, guys. I'm excited. And we are doing great up here, guys. Look at this. We are catching up. We're down by less than 1,000 points now.
The curves of this glorious
we got that Sydney Opera House.
Are even more
so that was big.
When you
and we got the merchant star too. I guess that's how we climbed up so high. We got a star that gave us fame. We got a tech that gave us fame. We got a wonder that gave us fame. All in the same turn. And so now we're not that far behind. I mean, it seems in 13 turns that we're pretty far behind, but I feel like we can do it, guys. I feel like we can do it. It's about we don't have that money. We could just grab that tech though. I mean, you're only saving a turn or 2. But yeah, let's just boost the research, and then whatever we want, we'll get here in 1 turn. Which we wanted to get the radar. So yeah, we'll get that in 1 turn now. We're boosting that. And then we can go for rocket science. I don't know how many of these more techs we can get, guys. It's just... yeah, just not a lot of time left. Again, I think we'll get the 2nd star, but I don't think we'll get the 3rd one, unfortunately. See what else is going on down here. The Zulu continue to forgive grievances, which is good. We're both trading a lot. We want to keep this trade incoming. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here that would really give us much of a benefit. Nothing here that we need. Won't give them any more money for that. Although I can try and... I'm not going to go for another proposed alliance. Let's go for open borders. It looks like we still got to wait a little bit if we don't want to spend influence. We'll wait one more turn. There's no reason not to. It's not a rush. Because we're not needing to go through his territory. We got the elephant done in Stockholm. All right, awesome. I think that the at-home army here, which is about to engage in a battle here... We'll actually have them join up now. The hell are they doing over there? So we need to go catch that guy. I assume he might be coming over here to attack. I don't know what the hell is he doing, honestly. I'm not going to speculate with what the AI is doing. So yeah, we want to go up here. We'll just have to wait till next turn, though. I don't have any movement points because I just moved the elephant in there, which was unnecessary. Alright, so units need to move, but we won't mess with that. Instead, let's get all these cities building. You know, I said that tech gave us 100 fame. I was going to say it didn't seem like we got that much. But yeah, we didn't get it from the tech. You still got to get the satellites, obviously. This also gets plus 10 influence, money, and science. Is Cairo done building? They are. I feel like you got to have the satellite built here, right? I know it's huge, so you probably won't want to put it here in Cairo, the actual territory of Cairo. But why not like in the open areas that they have? They have so much open space. Like right here would be a great location, actually, to launch the satellite. You got a lot of open space down here in the south, too, though. And you got open space over here. But I think we'll just put it over here, guys. Like right... Maybe put it like where it's like... You could put it a little bit in your area. Although this is supposed to have money around it, isn't it? So maybe right there. And you got the railroad right next to it, too. Works out nicely. So put it right there. It's going to be 2 turns to get. So might have another city help. Just to get it knocked out, you know, quicker. And what we're going to get here is just the influence, money, and science. But, you know, you also get the fame and you can see the map better. Now, it is centered on provides vision over 33% of the map's latitude centered on the project's capital. So that's another thing to consider, is where your capital is located. Like, you probably want it like in the middle or something. Like, you could argue to better see his territory, which is up here. You might want to put it in Stockholm. But you know what? I don't feel like that's a problem, guys. Because he also has territory down here, so I think this is fine. And I want it in Cairo, so we're going to put it there. And then do we want to help them construct that? God, I feel like 2 turns is not bad. And I don't think that anybody's going to build up, like, make that any better. Like, I mean, I guess you can. Alexandria alone can turn it to 1 turn. Well, shoot. Let's do that. Alexandria just ain't got nothing more important than that. So, yeah, we'll do that. So this guy here, I don't think he's going to join this battle. We can start moving him over here, though. Yeah, I'll put him right there for now. Oh, nope. We don't want to look at units. We want to look at cities. We want to look at cities, guys. Alright, so Kyoto. Everybody's been... This is why we've been making so many turns lately, is because everybody's been working on that wonder for so long. And you can see that the impact of it immediately. Very helpful. I imagine our science is going to move much quicker, too. So all good things, guys. All good things. 1,025 science. You kind of got to get this, right? You got to get the 10% science. That's a huge amount of science right there. Yeah, because they can't build that other unique wonder, or unique district, excuse me. And yeah, this is what we need, science and money. And I think they got most of the money stuff. Yeah, they got most of the money stuff already. So yeah, we'll get that one. That's really useful. And then, yeah, I keep doing the units, guys. I'm trying to do cities. I want to get all the cities building before we... You know what? Screw it. Let's do this. Let's get the war started. So 2 wars, most likely. So with him, and we could let him continue to increase it. So he has more war support and stays in longer. But we might just be able to do another war after this. You know what I mean? So why not? And maybe he'll win some battles. You never know. So let's go to refuse his demands, and this will give him 20 war support too. So refuse his demands.
You show how inadequate you are.
I was simply testing the waters, you understand.
Unfortunately, he did withdraw his demands. I mean, he's a pacifist. It's not really all that surprising. And we're a lot more powerful than him. He's a pushover compared to us at this point. We've wiped him out. We messed his armies all up. Real bummer. But I guess it's probably a better thing. He gets the war support from it. Yeah, you know what? This is better. I just didn't want to do another... Oh, wait a minute. We can't do this. Why can't we do... Yeah, we're just going to refuse that.
This proposition should be in all our...
Okay, here it is open now. I think the reason why I couldn't do it is because we had an offer up. So we can declare war. I was going to say, why couldn't we do it? We have plenty of war support here. So yeah, let's go ahead and declare war on him. And
Interesting.
War, then.
we are now at war with the Brazilians. And it's probably for the best, because now we're the ones losing the war support rather than him. So we stay in it longer. And he's got more war support overall. So it's helpful. So it worked out well. Now, I don't think I upgraded... Oh yeah, these guys are upgraded. Well, we have all these ships that aren't upgraded. Because remember, we just got that new ship, the missile cruiser. Just could get a couple of those upgraded. But remember, money's used for so much more now. So it's something to consider every single time. And you know what? I didn't set up an outpost here. I forgot about this one. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's saying you get 19 there and 26 over there. This one's pretty far away from everything. I just feel like it'd probably be better to put it up here. Let's put it right there. I think he'll do it quickly. Yeah, 2 turns. Not as long as the other one, but still gonna take a little while. So we'll get that attached. And that's pretty much everything I really care about. You could always do more like little islands just to get more areas attached, I suppose. But the other problem is money. You always got to consider the fact that, you know, you're using money for so many different things. So I don't think we're going to spend money on that. I think we're going to spend money on upgrading units. That's what we need to do, guys. So the battleship has a 59 combat. While the, oops, looking at the wrong thing here. While the missile cruiser has 62. It's also got anti-aircraft. It's pretty useful. Can't bombard, though. So I think we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this missile cruiser. So we'll have one. Just say we got a missile cruiser. So we got one there. And then you could even upgrade one of these line infantry. You know, I'm not psyched on upgrading them, but they are cheaper. Although, hold up. I forgot all about this damn army over here. They should be going through our territory. Where the hell are they at? Oh, we can get this guy moved over here. He'll come over this way. God, it's going to take so long. We need some railroads. Yeah, this army has been moving for an eternity. An absolute eternity. But yeah, we have to get these guys upgraded. Because they don't have the combat strength of the other armies. Or the support, frankly, that the other armies have. So yeah, just get these guys moving over here. Looks like we didn't... Okay, so these guys are done over here as well, so you can have them like dip into some territory, I suppose. Or even attack. Oh, those are cool. I don't know what she's planning on doing with that guy, but she's in our territory here. We have the influence here. Let's go and do this. I did forget about that. So that's going to help us. And then we'd lose that battle if we were to attack her, and really we don't really have any reason to attack her. I don't know what we're going to do with this guy, honestly. I guess it depends on if we go to war with him or not. We could use him for ransacking. Remember, he can't be seen unless somebody's right up next to him. Alright, so yeah, just see if there's anything else we can afford. We can't afford the ships to upgrade those. They're just too expensive. We could do one more of these line infantry. Again, I'm not sure the worth of that. But we are fighting him. And he's getting ever more closer to us in tech. So if we were going to upgrade anybody, it would be this guy. So let's do that. All right, fantastic. So we spent all our money, and we're ready to start this conflict. So let's go and push into his territory and probably start the siege right away. Yeah, we'll just go and start the siege up. See what this looks like. It looks pretty good, but it could look better if we brought the ships in. So let's do that. So bring the ships in and then attack. Again, got to take the as low as casualties as possible. So once he's over here, combat strength is obviously overwhelming now with our fantastic units over here. And he's going to have no interest in attacking us, so we will be assaulting him. I do want to see if he has reinforcements. He doesn't. He just has the draftees, but he's got a ton of them. Yeah, he's got an absolute ton of them. But yeah, we will be assaulting. We are not waiting. We got a lot of territory to place units in. Doing a manual battle. I hope it didn't pull that army, and it did not. It's not that far away. Woo. Oh, I guess we're not in the battle yet. But I was like, I'm about to move units where I don't want to move them. So as far as the terrain, because we didn't even look at that because I didn't care, is where we want to put them. I mean, you don't want to put them on the walls. There's no point in that. Probably put them up here. That'd be wise. Like some of your best units up there. Maybe not down here. Though you could fire from this direction, so you do want units over here. Everybody's a ranged unit now. We don't have any more melee units. So no more of that nonsense. So yeah, we probably just want to put... This guy's got to be in a protected place. It's right there where he's not going to be attacked. And where he can still fire and hit people. And so you're probably going to want like riflemen up here. That's a good position to fire down. Although I don't know how much you'll be able to hit. Rifleman right there is absolutely fine. Then we probably want another unit right here. And then maybe the elephant right here. That looks pretty solid. Actually, I kind of want the elephant more in the battle. Yeah, this looks good. So let's go and enter plant. And then we'll bring the ships in first. Why not? And so we'll move this guy. This is our one battleship. And it's just going to be wiping out units easily. In fact, let's fire on it with everybody who needs the experience first. Since these units are going to be able to wipe them out in one hit. Well, maybe not him. Yeah, the line infantry aren't going to do as well. But basically, if they need the experience, we'll let them go. And if they don't, we won't. Like these guys, you're just trying to get some stars here. So let all these ships fire. We are limited in the areas where the ships can enter and fire, so it's something to consider. I think we can hit from here because we haven't deployed anybody there. Let's go and destroy him. Again, just trying to step up their stars. It doesn't look like he'll be able to hit anybody. Okay, so no reason to bring the other ships in. Yeah, no reason to bring the other ships in. Let's just go and fire. Is this the last guy? It can't possibly be the last guy. We didn't finish that quickly, did we? No, there's other dudes out there. We just can't see them. So basically, yeah, had to move forward there. So that'll kill them. I can't see anybody to fire with them. Could just fire in there, I suppose. Yeah, I can't bring the horse guys in. These guys haven't moved yet, so... Oh, we can go by the port here. Shh, okay. Let's go seize this flag. Yeah, just too easy, guys. And this revealed both units. Though, I'm surprised we're not able to fire. Huh. Your unit can't attack this round. Okay, whatever. Did we already attack? Maybe. No, we wouldn't have been able to move then. Whatever. I don't care. We'll fire on them with this guy, and then I'm just going to see... We did bring that ship in. Can he hit from anywhere? Because I'd like to not give him a turn. Like, why? Why even bother? They don't need a turn. I think that's going to be it. It's just going to be one guy with a little bit of health left. Nope, that killed him. Man, that's it. That was ridiculously easy. And this is why I'm not worried about not letting him get more worship work, because I mean it's going to be over quickly anyways. So this is going to require 2 more wars essentially. They withdrew some demands. They know I'm agitated at them. Their destruction is all that can happen here. I think we already interacted with that. All right, so just like that, we've taken over this city. It didn't have anything attached though. All right, so now we're pushing into here. But now we have to deal with this guy, because the armies in the New World are not even remotely close to ready to attack because we don't have any railroads over there. So movement is stupidly slow. So now this guy, same deal, refusing demands, and we'll see what he does.
Very little to placate me. Try harder.
Yeah, of course he withdrew his demands. Nobody wants to fight us. Our military is like stupidly powerful. We've been building this up the entire damn game. Okay, so with that, we're now going to get 3 per turn if we didn't want to do the surprise war. I think we did lose a trader. Yeah, a trader level. So this get us to the 3rd trader level again. Could start trading with him again. That's always been an option. Would he give us free access? I don't even want to fight him. It's a distraction. But we'd have to forgive the demands in order to get open borders with him. And then if he refused, then we can declare war about that. And this grants us 15 war support too, so we might be able to just do a regular, declare war eventually. So let's withdraw our demands, though I am curious what that location is that we're demanding. I don't know where that is. Let's just take a look. Is that this one here? You might need to just look at it on here. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. That's here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we have a claim to that. Yeah, we destroyed that location, took it from the Brazilians. So yeah, let's try and make peace with this guy. I don't actually want to fight him. So we will withdraw our demands now,
You caught me at
since he was wise, and
withdraw.
this would allow us to do a regular war next turn. And what I really want from him is open borders. That's all I want.
Here is a proposal to get
And he refused.
racing.
So now we got to do another grievance.
Get out of my sight.
This is your own fault, man.
Really? You are a
And that'll give us a ton of war support
for my patience.
for declaring war.
Need redrawing, and I will do it.
And now he's demanding those things. We don't have any more grievances, so that means that he might be getting, more return now. It's relevant. He's sitting at 100. Okay, so we could always refuse the demands again. Try and get him to force him into the war here. But yeah, we'll just do the regular war next term when we have the war support and force him to open his borders to us. He doesn't really have a choice in this matter. It just kind of sucks because I don't really want to be distracted with fighting him when he's irrelevant. He's number 6 here. He's not going to win. He's got 4,200 fame. I just don't know why he's being such a jerk. So we can't enter his territory this turn, but we don't actually have to because we can go up this way. It's not until here that we get blocked. The question is that what we want to do? Where is it that we want it to assault them from? Because this is all, this is not good areas to assault from. But now there's this. You deploy from 2 locations. Frankly, this could be a tough area to invade. It is his capital though, so it's assumingly one of his better locations. Does he have any wonders? Just curious. Let's take a look. If he ever claimed any wonders. Probably not, because he's kind of sucked the whole time. Yeah, he's been sucky the whole time. He didn't get any wonders. Alright, well, I'll just have to wait up here then. Although, if we're going to invade right here, you'd want to be like right there, I guess. I don't know where you'd attack from yet. It's impossible to tell. Is there any harbors to quickly... No, he doesn't even have any harbors. This poor man. He doesn't even have any harbors. I mean, I don't even know if that's the best location of his to attack from, or to attack. 'Cause, over here you got uranium and oil, and I guess you got coal in that location. This here doesn't have anything. I mean, I guess you got some goodies. Yeah, he's got some goodies. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I just hate that this distraction is happening. We'll come over here. I don't know. We'll just go over there. Maybe there'll be a ship or something to attack. All right, so now we need to get all of our cities doing something. So New Cairo, which now is very large, much larger than it was before. We'll be adding that to them once that's a possibility and they have the available funds. 508 on the science. Earning on quite a bit of science here. But New Cairo is our money location. But if we can get a ton of science, why not? Because we need it. We need it, guys. So we're going to put it over here. Let me see. Does this give science? This one does. But you're still getting the best one there. So yeah, we'll just put it there. It doesn't matter. And then Edo, it matters because it's the best one. Edo here. Yeah, I can't add that just yet either. Let's get... They don't have any of that unique district anymore. Good on food. Everybody's going to be good on food. So probably want some of these science buildings. Can't do the supercomputer lab. Okay, we don't have the uranium yet. I didn't realize we needed uranium for that. All right, so that's a problem. But we could do this one here. That'd boost the science. This is a huge science location. So it makes sense to get that. I know it's 6 turns. This seems like it could be really beneficial. And how much are you going to get from this? 36. Yeah, it doesn't compare. So we'll get that, even though it's going to take forever. Absolutely forever. Stockholm. Despite the small population, I mean, it's gotten a lot from all those outposts we connected. They still have a little bit of a stability issue here. But yeah, despite the small population, they actually have good numbers up here. That's not bad at all. And so you can get some good stuff here with the tech park or the academy if we're just trying to get some science. And that's really what we want, science and money. It's all about the science and money at this point. And I don't see us getting... Yeah, since can't get a district, I guess you just get one of these. So this is for researchers specifically, which you don't have any of those. Now we could put them over there, but yeah, I don't think this is as good. And this one takes 5 turns, 2 turns less, so we'll go for that one. Over here, where they no longer have any food issues, they're doing great on food. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And so we probably want them to get the unique district here. They have so much stuff they need, frankly. Yeah, they need a lot of crap. Anything we can get really quick, that could generate quite a bit. But still probably not as much as this. So let's build this. 223. I don't even care at this point. We got 13 turns left, guys. We just want whatever gives us the most. So Constantinople. I didn't even know they were building a train station. Oh, wait a minute. They weren't building a train station. They were working on the Wonder. It always kind of reverts back to what they were working on before the shared project. Throws me off sometimes. So, science is probably what we want here. In fact, I'm going to like flip over some of these guys. Just science, man. Go do science. I know it's going to decrease the... We're just going to put all these guys. In fact, there's a quicker way to do this. I did it the long way. Yeah, just let everybody in Constantinople work till science, and then we can try and get them a bit more through here, and then I'll open up the rest of that branch. So we'll do that. All right. So we are ready to end our turn. However, I think that's going to have to be the end of the episode, guys. Yeah, I don't think we'll have time. Here what we can do. We can play a couple more minutes, so we just won't be able to play the entire turn. And we got the radar, so that's great. And we earned that 100 fame. So now we're at almost 9,300. He's still sitting at 10.1 thousand. We've got more stars in this area than he has. We're catching up, guys. We are catching up. And the Zulu just went into an alliance with the Brazilians. Screw you. I mean, they forgave the grievance, but we really are dependent on them here. Now they want the open borders. We're absolutely going to accept this. This is what I want from you guys. In fact, I want a damn alliance, so
We accept.
I'm going to see if he'll accept it now
So,
that we have everything else.
shall we become closer?
No. He is
Once
not
again,
willing. He's
You
hesitant.
show how inadequate.
Once again, you show
are.
how inadequate you are. That's what he said to us. Well, screw you. That's just rude. Well, we got open borders with him. That's fine. Whatever. I mean, he's probably not going to declare war on us. Nobody's going to declare war on us. Let's be honest here. Nobody wants to fight us. So this would be a conflict probably next turn. I assume he would attack us. I guess we'll go up here and then come down. I assumed he's going to attack us, though. So is this outpost set up? Yeah, one more turn. So they don't need to stick around for this. They need to rejoin their friends here, though I think we already have somebody joining them. So there's really... I mean, I guess you can have this guy come down here and sit on the railroad. And since he doesn't have the stars that this one has. So he's better. He's a better fit for our... well, we don't want him going that far. We'll put him over here. He's a better fit for our home defense army. Okay, so we're going to declare war on this guy in this episode here. Or excuse me, in this turn here. It won't be this episode. We can try refusing demands again, but I mean, I don't see the point. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can do it just because. I mean, if you're trying to win the war quickly, then I suppose that would be the best way to do it. Let's try this
I
again.
am angry, and this.
And yeah, he's not going to declare war on us.
Your words make no sense.
Yeah, you're a coward. Let's be honest. You're a coward. He withdrew his demands. And so, yeah, we'll have to declare war ourselves. But yeah, we'll get more war support. It doesn't really matter. We'll be able to sweep through his stuff. And so yeah, we'll declare war on him. We'll get the warrior badge as well. While having this badge, its owner loses less war support from occupations based on the level of the badge. which might be important because we do not have very many units down here in the New World.
First place, that is.
We are
You are
overstretched
almost, but
in the
not
New World.
There.
In fact, so badly that we probably want New Cairo to start building units. God, I just want to keep getting those research institutes. But yeah, we need units, guys. So that's what we will get here. They still need one more army. Or actually, they need a couple more units, actually. Okay. More artillery, probably. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll get more units here. We also have the anti-aircraft gun. Probably not going to be necessary. And we can always get more ships, too, which is lovely. Then you have the stealth corvettes as well, which are probably not going to be able to get to use very much, unfortunately. So we'll just build this artillery here. And the last thing we're going to do here, because we did finish up this tech, is go ahead and get a tech selected, and then we'll have to end the episode, unfortunately. And we got that so we could get the rocket science. So yeah, we're going to go and grab this up so we can get the space station here. Just trying to get the fame at this point, guys. We're just desperate for fame. So this is our satellite here. And we can build another one. It's right here, the polar satellite. And this will get you up to 67% of the map and another 200 fame. Again, this is how we got all his fame. Is the techs. But this has to be built in a separate location. And we can put it right here, or you can put it up here somewhere. Doesn't really matter, honestly. But yeah, we'd want to build another one of these for the 200 fame. Let's see if there's any rules we should know about. It's 7 turns, though. That's what's important. It's going to take a while. But yeah, that's what we're going to do here. Look at the polar satellite. We can also build it somewhere else so that Cairo can continue working on these research institutes, because we haven't built them all yet. And remember, that's where we get all that damn science from. I don't know. I'd love to hear your guys' input on this. What should Cairo build? Should we have them continue on the research institutes and build the polar satellite somewhere else? I mean, you get a lot of influence from these too, and that's always helpful. 30 influence, 30 money, 30 science. It's not that great, but you know, I like our capital having all this stuff. That's what I typically do, is just put all the shit in the capital. I mean, it's not like we don't have plenty of space. There's all kinds of space to put it, but 7 turns with only 12 turns left in the game. Something to consider, guys. And we want these. Now we can always try and race those out. Oops. I want to just see. Well, I guess you got to place it to figure out how much it costs. 16.1 thousand. So you could race it out, but there's so many things to use money for. So I don't know. I'd love to hear your guys' input on that. That is unfortunately the end of the episode, guys. Not a lot of ways to get stars at this point. You know, the influence one, we eventually get that one. The first one, that's not worth a lot of fame. I don't know about the second one. I don't think so, guys. 6 more territories that be attached. I do think we'll get that eventually. To get the third one, that's 266. The merchant star one, that's a lot of money we got to earn, but we're earning a lot of money, so I think we can get there. That's another 266. And this one only requires 4 more techs. I think we will get that for another 216. So, you know, that's like another, I don't know, guys. I really don't know if we'll get all those, so it's hard to say. But that alone is enough to catch us up. Not counting all the other stuff, the projects and stuff. So we can get there. And then we go take his stuff, come over here and maul his crap, which is what the whole point of this damn war would be, would just to go through his territory. We don't even have to invade here, but we don't want to lose the war, so that's why we have to invade there. It's unfortunate. It's time consuming. But that's why we're focusing on first, to go in, maul his stuff real quick, end the damn war, and then get into the Brazilian territory. So we can attack the capital here, because this is going to be the last war. Well, I don't know, guys. I don't know if we'll be able to get another war out of it. It's hard to say. It's very hard to say. Really, I think the best option would be to drag the war on as long as possible, make it one war, and then just try and, you know, take all this territory from them. Maybe not even attack here, just because, I mean, you want to get these resources, though. Let me see, is there any other resources over here? Because then we can stop him building. Well, he has aluminum. But I think he only has 1 aluminum. He has 1 oil here. So yeah, you could stop him from building advanced units, which would be key. And also, I don't think you can, you know, update any units either. Ooh, he's got jungle brigades. He's got the siege artillery now. But yeah, he just keeps on getting more and more advanced. And so that's why I want to take this area, simply for that. So I feel like for that reason alone is why you have to invade here. I just don't want to invade there because of the, you know, it drops his war support. But I think that's going to be necessary. Invade here, and then avoid this city, and push up to, well, you know what? I'm not sure which city's better. We'll have to look at what he has here. Have this army push up to one of those cities. Maybe just destroy all these outposts here. Just take them from him. It doesn't matter anymore. Just destroy the outposts all along here and ravage his goodies to try and give him more war support and keep him in the war longer. I don't know. It's going to be difficult, guys. 12 more turns. We're going to try and make it happen. I think we might be able to. It's looking much better than it was before. We can get there, guys, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough. But we're way past what are they? The Celts? They're not the Celts anymore. I think they're the Turks now. Yeah, they're the Turks. You know, we're like way past the Turks, so they're not a concern anymore. It's just them. We just got to get them defeated. But it should be a fun last 2 or 3 episodes here. That's what I'm expecting. Probably 3 more, guys. Should be a fun time, though. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next one, and thanks for watching.